Good morning, everyone. I suppose this is just your typical urban landscape. By now, this particular wall gets painted over a lot. It sort of belongs to like kind of a little apartments here. But someone, and thank you so much, wrote the amount of money and shopping carts that go missing, as they say, every year. And whenever I look at these walls just here, I mean, I'm not even thinking about other places. I don't know. I've never really... I remember at Evergreen when I was a student there, wondering where people got the money to buy the paint. And the paint comes in these weird aerosol cans, right? I mean, I remember, I don't know, like growing up in the 60s, I thought that they were like outlawed or about to be. Like aerosol cans, aerosol hairsprays were considered like the worst of the worst. And so how many colors do we have so far? We've got light pink, we've got gold, which is like really expensive. You've got your basic black, you've got day glow orange, more gold. This is like expensive. I'm not even gonna go into like the content. It's just interesting how much money. And like I said, like this gets painted over all the time. It had a big thing about cops last week and like a giant mural. And I almost didn't know if it was like about me, because I was walking the dog here one day and an officer stopped and said, "Have you seen anyone that looks weird?" And I just started laughing. It's like, who doesn't look weird in Olympia, right? Who's not weird here? But yeah, it would be interesting to note, and it kind of really soured me on the environmental movement, because all these environmentalists ran around with this, and it's like, I'm not against environment. I'm personally an environmentalist, but the movement itself, or whatever, the people that were calling themselves that, they just lived off of having magic markers, poster boards, and all this stuff. It's like, wow, how much do you guys spend at Office Max or wherever it is you're going? So anyway, this is the future, and there you've got it. So yeah, like how much ozone disappears, right? And this is just one little wall. It's not even where anyone sees anything. It's literally like backed up to a freeway non-exit and some little kind of mysterious hippie houses that just have like, so there's not even traffic. So it's just kind of funny that way. I just find it completely fascinating, the whole thing. So, what is compelling? Are they rich? Am I just super poor to think that that's like wealthy? Is there? I remember a friend of mine said once it would be fun to make a deck of playing cards to see what trumps what, as far as things go. And it was because a long time ago, I remember someone took my clothes out of a dryer because they said that dryers were run on something that affected Native Americans. And then I wondered, well, why do you even have a dryer here, right? If that's what's going on. So it was kind of an interesting thing. And that guy kind of sat and listened to my little monologue. Hopefully he was just like looking for his lost vape or something, huh? Who cares? Oh yeah, the pink house is now vacant. Yeah, so then later though, they ended up putting clothing in the wash. This is when I was living in the crazy commune. And it was but they said they needed it because the rags were being used that were being washed for a Cuba caravan. So I kind of laughed about that. I guess that communist Cuba trumps Native Americans, right? We could have a really great little left eats the left PC game going here. Wow, it's not for sale, it's freshly vacant. But what a really great tree. And the other ones might have gotten dug up. This place was sort of full of roses. And yeah, that's my only question is, how much do these paints cost? Are they stealing them? And why does that not enter their minds, that these paints themselves might be? I mean, look at this house. This house has had less paint going on it over the years than that particular wall. See, these people just really, they really let it go. But that wall gets changed like weekly. I hope I'm not in trouble. I hope that guy isn't gonna come after me. I don't want to be the loudest goose in the pack. Don't they say the loudest goose gets eaten? Yikes. Take good care. Much love.